out here on Lake Road to Iti, and we're really looking forward to 2 days' time. Race day, Saturday.
Yeah, should be a nice day.
It's going to be a beautiful day.
Pat Reagan, Hoka One One athlete. Oh yeah, that's the warm stuff there. It's warm. It's like bath water. I had the radio on. I was driving. It's a warm water stream coming out of the forest. Beautiful. I was flying. Yeah, I'm running down a dream. It never would come to me. Working on a mystery. Going woohoo! Oh yeah! It's going. Oh man, this is pretty high. Ah! Woo! Oh no!
Hi.
Greatest of all time. Look at these guys. Hey. Look at you.
When I was young and about in the 80s.
There we go. Ready. Hey. Kerry Suter, two-time champion of the Tarawera 100K.
You and me, man. You and me.
That's right. And Dylan Bowman.
Oh, and that guy too.
We don't forget Dylan.
I reckon the three of us, we should all lock horns at some stage, like like mountain beasts fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so heading up off the trail off of Miller Road. Iconic climb. When I ran Tarawera in 2014, 2013, this was a pivotal point in the race because I'd always make a move coming up Miller Road and into this hill, into the hilliest section of the course. So I know it well. This year we're going to be running the opposite direction much later in the race, going downhill. So it could be good. Beautiful single track there in the trees in the forest. Beautiful vegetation. Nice sounds of birds. It's the day before the race. Look at these strawberries, blackberries. Wild blackberries. I think they're organic. Nice and pure out here. Pure New Zealand. Delicious. But yeah, it's the day before the race. Just doing a little shakeout jog out here. Really nice day. Nice and warm, nice and toasty. I think hydration is going to be key for this race. You know, I got my new spring energy drink mix I've been experimenting with. It's higher carbohydrate mix, some sodium in it, as well as the electro ride. Probably up that over 500 mils an hour. Maybe start off in the shade with that, but then probably closer to 750 mils an hour fluid intake, as well as 2 to 3 Canaday and Hill Aid and other spring energy products per hour. Might have to pull extra water and stuff, drinks as need be from the aid station. Sandy can only crew for me in a couple spots because of the fire danger on the early parts of the course. But really looking forward to the race tomorrow. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. There's a lot of expectations. People are saying, oh, you know, if you win this, 3-time champion, that would be great. That would be awesome. Just being on the podium would be awesome as well. Of course, I'm gonna try to win. I'm gonna try my best. But it's fierce competition this year, right? We got last year's champion returning. We got Zach Bitter, 100-mile world record holder. Got my Hoka teammates, Chris Brown, Patrick Reagan. We got Tom Evans from Great Britain. Fantastic runners, probably other runners I'm not even naming that I don't even know, and that's just in the 102K. All the races are pretty loaded out here, you know, the 25K, the 50K, and the 100 miler. So, ooh, look at these cool trees. I love these giant fern trees. They're my favorite. But yeah, it should be a good race, and I don't know how much race footage or pictures there'll be. Sandy's going to be busy crewing and driving around, but definitely wanted to show this shot, pre-race thoughts going into the race. Going to carbo load tonight, maybe get some, it's called Hell Pizza, I believe. Nice vegan options there. Carb up with the pizza. Maybe, you know, probably have a light Avery Pacer IPA, just a lighter beer, taper off a little. It's a nice, flavorful, lower alcohol percentage type of IPA, just one can. You know, it's part of my routine. We're in the Hoka One One Torrents, of course. New color version there. Hoka One One Torrents. Chorus Global watch. Probably wear the Apex Pro in this race. Battery life should be great. Of course, Chorus. It's a big sponsor plug there. I'm not going to plug all my sponsors, but you know, Roka, enter Roka Sage 20 for a discount there. Enter code Sage at Spring Energy for a discount as well. Thanks to those that saved me with the gels that had honey in them. I do have the Hill Aid quite a bit, and it was taken away at customs, but a local runner gave me some, so thank you for that. Really appreciate it, and it's been great meeting all of you at the expo, the ceremony this morning, as well as in Auckland, the Auckland group run. Amazing community of runners here in New Zealand, so really excited to race. Wishing you the best of luck in the races tomorrow as well. See you at the finish line and see you at the after party.
Seconds take 90 seconds up, and you look better than he does. This isn't the aid station. You run around the lake.
Hundred milers coming in after 30 hours.
55 for 100 Ks, Konoka Azumi of Japan. Some of these times just incredible. In fourth place in a time of 10:46 from United States of America, Nicole Bitter. In third place from South Africa in a time of 10 hours 31, Naomi Brand. In second place from Canada in a time of 9 hours 52. What a battle it was, all the way to the finish. Anne-Marie Madden. And this was a special thing to see. She was absolutely blown away by it all. An emotional finish line it was. She started crying. We all started to get It was very emotional, I got to say. First place, our female champion for Tarawera 2020, 100 Ks in a time of 9 hours, 39 minutes, from Belgian, Manuela Sokol. Kanoka, Nicole, Naomi, Anne-Marie, and Manuela. This was pretty cool too, an amazing battle that broke out pretty late in the race. The battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th was decided in the last 30 Ks. There was only one man that ran away with it, but the rest of the race was decided only here on the finish line. And for much of the day, he was in 2nd place. However, he finished eventually in 5th place. He's won this event twice. He's a wonderful human being. He finished in a time of 8:54. From the United States of America, it is Sage Canaday. And we'll claim him from Auckland, New Zealand. He chased super hard out of the Miller Road aid station. I gave him some splits and he really went after it. He's hail from Lithuania, but we're claiming him Auckland, New Zealand, 8 hours 47, Andreas Romanis. Third place in a time of 8 hours and 40 minutes, from the United States of America, Chris Brown. He hustled all day, he's still hustling now. Such a smart run.
Here we go. We have got Ian Evanson finishing his 100-mile race. He's from Cromer Heights, Australia. Bring him home.
Oh, good to see he's repping the Ultra Trail Australia shirt. That's a popular outfit. I've seen a lot of people in that. He looks exhausted. Paul Charteris will give him a hug. At a time of 8:39, good enough for 2nd place, from France, Matthew Blanchard. And our champion, our Tarawera champion for 2020, from Great Britain, in an incredible time of 8 hours and 3 minutes, for 100 Ks, from Korau to Rotorua, Tom Evans. And Tom's name will go on a trophy, peppered with some of the best runners in the world. Sage's name is on there, Debo's name's on there, Jonas Bud is on there, 100K world champ.
100-miler champion, course record. You got Jeff Browning's course record by over 20 minutes. Yeah. Fantastic race. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Is our 650 volunteers out there who've made this.
All right, volunteers. All right, so a couple days after the Tarawera 102K, saw a couple race clips there. Thanks to Sandy for filming. We're actually down in the South Island now, outside of Wanaka, kind of headed towards the west coast, doing a Brewster hut, the Brewster track hike, Mount Aspiring Park. Beautiful trail so far. I'm recording down here because I'm worried about the audio getting too windy above tree line, but I'll show you some views from that. That'll be a separate video, but just wanted to talk about Tarawera real quick. Our experience and time in Rotorua. We had some fun mountain biking there. There was a great lake time. Really enjoyed everything. Thanks to Paul Charteris, the founder, as well as Ironman, sponsors Hoka, title sponsor Hoka One One, for letting me come back to the Tarawera 100K after 6 years. 6 years. Did it twice. Did it 2013 and 2014. Did not succeed in defending my title. Did not get first place. The course has changed a lot. It's been different almost every year. Weather conditions could have been hotter. They were on the warm side, but it wasn't too bad. Beautiful trail. Really nice to see. They definitely added some more climbing and technical single track. It's reflected in the times, and congrats to Tom Owens for winning, or Tom Evans I should say. Tom Evans for his great win. Low 8-hour time on that course the way it is now. Really good, especially the net uphill and the warmer conditions. And also my Hoka teammate Chris Brown, who came out and was top American in 3rd place, and then I ended up getting 5th place. Right behind me was Pat Reagan of the US, also a Hoka One One teammate, who got 6th place. But yeah, you know, it was kind of a rough one. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with the time, the place, and mainly how my body felt. I executed the race exactly how I wanted to. I started off with Pat and Chris. We were running some low 6-minute miles, sub 4-minute kilometer pace, on a lot of the fire roads in the first 20 miles, 32K. Then I made a break, was able to move up to 2nd place, trying to chase Tom down into the forest, into the woods out by Tarawera Falls. Feeling good, everything was going to plan, nutrition was going down. Had my Spring Energy Canaday. I was drinking enough. I had, you know, Camelback handhelds, 17 ounce, ooh, 750 milliliter flask, filled with electrolyte fluid and new Spring Energy drink mix. So staying hydrated, taking in around 300 calories an hour only. I probably could have taken in a little more, but you know, between aid stations, I was trying to stay light as well. So no mistakes there. Stomach was solid all day. Hydration, I was dehydrated at the end, but that's kind of par for the course. Actually, I lost over 4 kilograms of body weight during the race. It made me go to the medical tent, but I get that dehydrated in a lot of races, so I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Mainly, I've been having some SI joint issues with my back. I've been having some running form issues that I've been battling the last several years. I was feeling some tightness in my hip kind of locking up, as well as my lower back. So a lot of muscle inefficiency and pain that I would say was the limiting factor, right? It wasn't the dehydration, it wasn't the poor pacing, wasn't bonking. There were some bonky parts because fatigue all ties together, right? You start getting a hiccup in your stride, running inefficiently, you start working too hard. So then you're burning through your calories faster, you're getting dehydrated more, you could cramp up. Weren't really big cramp issues, but by the time I got to Okatina, a little over halfway in, 36K or 36 miles in, was that like 60K? No. Yeah, around that. I was not feeling real great, and that's where I planned to make my move up this big climb, this big hill. And Sandy was great crewing for me there. I got in a lot of calories, but I was moving like a sloth up that climb and then all the downhills. Kind of had a pity party coming into Blue Lake with about 17K to go, 11 miles to go. Told Sandy I felt like I should drop out, but willed myself to finish 5th place. And I'm proud that I did, but it really hurt. I mean, it always hurts, but this one really hurt. And almost 9 hours of running, much longer than what I've been used to. I'm going back to shorter mountain races now, with the Golden Trail Series and 42K mountain running. But I'm gonna take a long break now, just hike around. We're enjoying New Zealand. Gonna reset the system and work on that hip mobility, that lower back pain, that glute. Trying to reactivate the glutes, fix my running form, I had the same problem last year when I started out with some disastrous races at Comrades Mount Blanc Marathon, and I was able to flip the switch last summer, get those glutes firing again, lock in my pelvic position, dial in everything. Nothing else changed really. Nutrition didn't really change. Still vegan diet, plant-based. You know, didn't change a whole lot except for that. Just thinking about the running form, doing some targeted hill repeat workouts, racing shorter distances. I was able to flip the switch last year and do a lot better at races like Sierra Zinal and Pikes Peak Marathon especially. So, you know, the firepower's there. Just got to be able to utilize it. And it's good to mix it up. Any service, any distance. Got 100K in, got some UTMB points. But now moving back down to shorter mountain races after I take this break. I haven't taken a long break for a long time, so it's gonna be nice to take a break, do some cross training, enjoy just hiking around and enjoying the scenery of the South Island, New Zealand now. So thanks so much for all your support on here. It's great meeting a lot of you at the race. Congrats to all the finishers, all the runners out there. Really, really inspiring to see. Thanks to all those that came out to the group run in Auckland. Yeah, I just really, really appreciate all your supportive comments, positive energy moving forward in this great sport. Hope your running's going well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe on here. Subscribe to Sandy's channel, Running Wild to Believe. Put a link to it up there for her crewing and extra film footage of this past weekend. We sell training plans, any service, any distance at stagerunning.com. Thank you. Stay tuned for more. Time to fly.